Hey, good morning, and welcome to ELA this Tuesday, March 24th. Hope you guys are doing well. Weather's a little bit nicer today. Uh, just wanted to continue our journalism Bend 1, Lesson 2 today. Yesterday, you really connected with a lot of the video that we played on Italy. Lots of great descriptions, great details. Lots of the 5 W's were expressed in that. And then you worked on your newscasts on what you were experiencing and observing in your households. Those were very detailed. Some of them had some really great experiences in them. So as a young journalist, you are the eyes and ears to everything you see around you. So we have to keep in mind that journalists do notice potential news stories all around them. They're always alert to moments of drama, looking for the out of the ordinary, for heightened emotions, or for a storyline that occurs underneath the main sequence of events. They use their observations along with information about the event as the basis for the newscast. Some of you had some real nuts and bolts in your newscast, but it could have used some more elaboration. So one of the things that I saw, one of the newscasts that I read was, it just phrased just like this. It said, on this fine Monday morning, my little sister, who is 5, is getting mad at her computer in her room because it's not working properly. Well, does that include the 5 W's? It does. It includes a who, what, when, where, and why. Because we have the who is the little girl. We have the why, she's because her computer's not working. We have the when, which is Monday morning. We have the where, which is in her room, and all those things are explained. But is that a compelling story? Needs some elaboration, needs some more intrigue. So we could do some of that by adding dialogue, or we could talk about some frustrations that perhaps the young girl is going through. So we want to consider those as we go through this. One of the things could be, if you added dialogue, you could say, she yelled at the top of her lungs, how am I supposed to work in school when my computer is broken? Or you could consider other things like, did she take action against the computer? Was there anything that she did that caused some drama? So we want to see if there's anything that we could add. In the comment line, put some information, what you would add if you could, to the line. Add those in the comment lines right now. Okay, after you finish adding those comments in your comment line, I want you to share and take a look at them. And also think about your own stories that you started to write yesterday. What were some of the things that you included? I know many of you included your parents. You included maybe the weather outside, so you had setting. You included your pets. Obviously, you included a lot of your siblings, what was going on within the house. You want to write about that. But also think about, if you're writing about too much, then you can't write about it elaborately. So think about one small story that you could focus on. Perhaps you could just focus on, the sister, or perhaps what one of your parents is going through. Or maybe what you're going through your lens of what you're experiencing, but you're a little more elaborate about what the feeling is that you're going through, what little motions you're taking. Some of you use words like chaos or a craziness or insanity, but doesn't give us any vivid details about what that is. So we need to be more vivid. We need to describe that a little bit more carefully. Your dialogue can also describe emotion and bring that into a more compelling realm if you do that as well. So now go back to your newscast. Look in the folder here that I've created that has a untitled document that you can add to. Use this. Put your old newscast in here, and you can then add and elaborate to it for today. Or you can develop your own brand new newscast from what you're experiencing in today's world. The other thing I would like you to consider is that I do have these 2 documents here that are from journalists. One is from the Los Angeles Times, and the other one is from the Harvard Medical Review. So please look at these two that do talk about subject matter having to do with the coronavirus that may be worth elaborating on within maybe in your article. Maybe you want to write about some of these things that may be compelling. Like this one talks about how teens are dealing with coronavirus and how parents can answer questions that teens might have about it. There's also another article that's in here about a parent that's talking about what life is like now that everyone's sort of quarantined to their house or sort of in closeness at home, and how difficult that is while you're trying to be dealing with all these different subject matters with these distance learning programs. So consider all these different things as you're going through, and make sure that you incorporate them in this document here that you're going to be writing about today in your newscast. Again, it doesn't have to be a lot. It could just be a couple of pieces of information, a couple pieces of research that can add a little more information. But focus primarily on the observations that you're experiencing with your home, elaborating on that, coming up with dialogue for that. That'll be the most compelling aspect of it. Okay, good luck, guys. Finish this up for tonight. Thank you.